The guy who said he did not want a long tour is a coward.
Oh yeah, that's fair. We'll try to keep it under 2 hours, guys, don't worry.
Oh, important Minecraft business. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that that was more important than the one and only NacreMoon.
It's true, I'm less important than Minecraft.
It's important than Minecraft? That's ridiculous.
Hey guys, can you do me a favor? Can we ping Zen in the VC Talk channel, please?
What? Why Zen? Okay, if you say so. Oh my god, everyone's pinning him!
He'll respond in approximately 10 to 20 minutes.
So many Zen pins, it's ridiculous. I'm really sure he'll respond in 10 minutes.
Y'all, don't stop.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more global announcement in CU and then wait another little bit of time. Dude, who isn't excited for a NacreMoon tour? So NacreMoon, where does peanutkix even come from?
Sorry about that. So funny story, when I was around 8 years old, I wanted to join Club Penguin, and I saw how much trouble my sister had making a username that was unique, so I did Peanut and added KIX to the end so that it would be unique and I could get a username on Club Penguin, and I've stuck with it ever since.
That is incredibly based.
I played Club Penguin when I was little.
That's my backstory.
At least it's not a tragic backstory.
I've got several of those, it's okay.
Understandable.
Sorry, I don't play Club Penguin anymore.
All right, well, I think we've waited long enough. Thank you, everyone, for showing up today for the NacreMoon tour. And NacreMoon, thank you for allowing me to delay it twice. I apologize for having to delay it both times. I've been really excited for this one personally, so I'm glad to finally have it happen.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Just as a quick little ground rule, the only two people who should be using Umbra to move around are me and NacreMoon. It just makes it easier for keeping track of where we are in a given world. I would also recommend sending either me or NacreMoon a friend request in the game, so that way you can turn on private mode if you're having a hard time following us in the crowd of people. So that way you can just find us easier. We will also not be running. Feel free to run to catch back up with people, but otherwise we would prefer if we just walked everywhere that we can, just that way we don't lose anybody. Who pinged me? Oh yeah, no, I'm not dying anymore. I just had a really bad sinus infection.
I'm glad you're alive for once.
Usually I'm dead, so this is a pretty big upgrade.
We're all dead. No, but seriously.
No. Again, also for anyone who is here, this does require a few Eidolon. I would say Eidolons, but I know that would annoy some people. So hopefully you grabbed all of those that you need. Without a further ado, NacreMoon, where are we headed first?
All right, we are going to Dream Arcade. We're heading to Rainbow Tears first.
Yippee! Oh, I see a ton of people running. Looks like we're headed south from the inside, and then to the left. So NacreMoon, obviously you made Dream Arcade. Would you like to tell us anything about Dream Arcade?
I did not make Dream Arcade. We're just going through here to go to one of my worlds.
Oh, I know, that's the running joke I'm giving people.
Oh, misinformation, God.
I know. I enjoy confusing the public.
So yeah, this world I did make.
Whoa! What can you tell us about this world?
Yeah, so this one was made because I saw the assets for it in a dream as I was falling asleep. True story. So when I posted the assets, I was looking for tile set sounds because I wanted to do something similar to like Graffiti World, and then Milliamp came in with both the footstep sounds for the colors and the music so that they would match up, and I was like, this captures the vibe that I was going for perfectly. It was just it was really great. The background that's scrolling in the background it was drawn on my phone and then later edited in Sprite. There is an NPC here who, if you put on the climate Eidolon, they will happily follow you around and jump and spin and stuff, so feel free to try that out. Down towards the bottom somewhere, there's a record player. I'm not sure where that is. I'm not sure how to get to it. Sorry. But it might be interesting in the future if I make that so it can change the music in the world, like maybe have different remixes of the main song. And yeah, basically this world I just wanted to make something more surreal, so that's about all there is to say about that.
Was the rain, the rainbow rain, also a part of like the falling asleep dream aspect of it, or is that just something you wanted to add later?
Mainly what I saw like the colorful tiles and then these little like rainbow droplets, and I was like, oh, what would go along really well with those is rainbow rain.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm not too familiar with 2003 in that sense. Is this just a bunch of picture events, or is this actually like a custom weather?
No, it's just picture events. I think the weather actually works on a particle system, so it's a little hard to recreate it authentically. Now, next up, are we good to move on to the next world? Does anyone have questions?
I just woke up. Where are we?
Rainbow Tears.
Thank you.
I do have a question.
Sure, what's up?
How many overworlds in this game
More based on dreams you had.
I think just one, and we will go there.
Okay.
So if we're ready to move on, the next world is actually right here. If you'll notice that, well, there's one tile that's different and doesn't make a sound when you step on it. So if you step on that and press Z,
Oh, I haven't
This-
been here yet.
yeah, this is my super hidden world, Long Journey. This was based on a painting that I did back in high school, where the concept was kind of taking a rest at a crossroads that you'll never be able to move on your own from. So, at the very end, there is a girl standing here with a kind of jumbled up shapes body, head hanging. It's I think it's very obviously a high school depression piece of art, you know. But if you interact with her, she will follow you and slowly disappear, and she does not respawn when you re-enter the spirit world.
Is there any way to make her respawn, or?
There isn't right now, and I've considered putting in a way to make her respawn, but I feel like it kind of goes against the theming of the world, you know? Like, I think it's important that it's a loss that can't be recovered, you know? Like, that's what feels kind of correct to me.
I have an idea that could be cool, and that is like maybe you could put a flower or something else there.
Yeah, that would be interesting, like a little memorial for next time you come.
Yeah.
That'd be sad.
That's actually a really interesting idea. I might do that. Thank you.
All right, everybody, can we group up for a bit of a group photo here?
If anyone heard any weird sounds on my mic, I apologize.
You
That was
sound
my
fine.
bad. Oh, okay.
Who's in
Alright,
charge
whenever
of
you
taking
are,
group
we're good to
photos,
go.
by the way?
I'm taking GIFs and photos.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, whenever you're ready to roll, we should be good to go.
All right, we're gonna head back to Rainbow Tears and take a bit of a roundabout route to get to Outer Hospital.
So, NacreMoon, what originally got you into Yume Nikki and the Yume Nikki fan game community?
I had a very big RPG Maker horror phase back in high school, and I actually was planning on making my own Yume Nikki fan game. I was very inspired by it and Tuki, but that never came to pass. But as we'll discuss later, or maybe on part two of this tour, there are actually remnants of that old fan game in CU now.
Ooh, exciting.
There's gonna be a part 2?
Depends on how long this goes.
Yeah, NacreMoon has a lot of worlds, so it all depends.
Yeah, there was a lot of early on comparison between me and Orchid Mantis for a reason. We were both just when we joined, we both just pumped out a ton of worlds all at once.
Hey guys, you might want to stop running so that way you actually stay with us instead of running off ahead and getting lost. I can just stop you if you do.
Yeah, we're heading for Deep Space Hole.
So what brought you to just like doing an RPG Maker like horror phase?
I don't know if I have an answer for that. I don't exactly remember. I was into indie games a lot, mainly because of Toho, and it was part of what got me into wanting to do game design. I actually, for those of you who don't know, I went to college for game design, so it was my minor. But yeah, I think just small projects made by like 1 or 2 people have always really impressed and fascinated me. Alright, so welcome to Outer Hospital. This is we do an event called Collective Creations where we do collaborative worlds. This was one that was primarily made by me, Mitzi, and Orchid Mantis, but there were NPCs here designed by a ton of other people. You can kill the patients if you want. It's fine. So
I guess we're having a group seat in the waiting section here.
okay, that'll give me a little chance to talk about some stuff. So that's good.
Oh, these benches are only for one person?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's a party foul.
That makes sense.
It's hard because they're at such a weird angle, right? So, Outer Hospital. I came up with the name for this. I sprited most of the NPCs. This was really focused on NPCs having a lot of interaction with different Eidola. So, many of them will interact to at least one Eidola, if not more. There's kind of a main event we'll go check out, which is the Dying Star event. But there are a couple other events that are more than just things reacting to things, like Rolly's Butterfly Girl and my Fragile Boy, which we will check out. You want to walk a bit?
Yeah, we should be ready to go.
Okay.
Sure. Where would you?
So you said this world was primarily designed by you and who else?
Orchid Mantis and Mitsuri.
What do you think was your guys' like inspiration behind doing this? Was it just Ha Funny Hospital?
Yeah, kind of. We wanted to make a weird hospital. I guess the conceit was kind of a hospital at the edge of the universe serving strange patients.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like the music here, I believe this was Orchid Mantis, so he popped off as usual. Yeah, here's an event. I believe there's a badge for this one.
Oh, good. Everyone's name is white now.
I wish hospitals were real too.
What are you talking about? Hospitals are real. I've been to one. Hospitals IRL are actually so insane.
So this is the room with the Fragile Boy. If you interact with him, don't do it in front of the door because he will lock you in here.
Hang on. No.
And after you've interacted with him, if you go out and go back in, there's a little Easter egg.
Oh my god.
That's exactly the reaction that I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
This NPC here reacts to like 4 different Eidola, I believe.
Let me
Which
see.
ones are they?
I don't remember off the top of my head, I'm sorry.
Well, let's
Spectral,
try them
I
out
see.
then.
Kalimba.
He did not like it when I was using Umbra.
Can't really see.
Yeah, too many people in the way.
God, now
That's why I
someone
like
sit
private
on
mode.
him. That's evil.
Oh, I can
You're
see more people.
evil. Whoever's sitting on them.
Alright, we'll head upstairs and do the Dying Star event, which I believe is upstairs this way. And you do need to kill this NPC.
How do you kill NPCs?
You need the Soulfire Eidolon.
So, oh, nice.
So this is an event I came up with. The idea is that this star kind of powers the hospital, but it's already dying, so...
This is so sad. Can we get 15 likes?
20 likes and I'll make another sad event.
I'll give you 200.
So feel
Okay.
free to soulfire it if you want to see the event and get a wallpaper.
Whoa. Can we get a group photo first, please?
Oh yeah, that's smart.
That's true, it's true, it's
They're
true.
called book covers.
It's already dark here. It's cool
Also,
though.
also Lumen works.
You can see the room better with Lumen after you've killed the dying star.
You're telling me the Eidolon that creates light is good for seeing in the dark? That's fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Oh, I forgot that existed. Wow.
It does respawn on a new Spirit World session.
Alright, let's fucking kill the star.
Okay, thank God. I don't feel bad for killing us.
Feel free to commit violence.
Wow, it's blue in here.
Immediately
Yeah,
starts
so
committing violence.
after doing that event, I went out of the room just so you know. Many NPCs will have changed behavior. All the doctors and nurses will now be running around panicked. Except I think for the one on the rooftop. So if we want to go to the rooftop and get a group photo, we could do that.
Let's do it.
Butterflies.
Oh, there's another book cover. Moth Girl.
The nurse is on her break. She
This is
can't
awesome.
be bothered.
Alright guys, let's over here towards the edge so we can get a photo.
She's just skipping work, don't worry about it.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Your mic's working.
I really like the background here.
Yeah, it's a good background.
Very good.
Yeah, I think Orchid made this background.
Yeah.
He's kind of a wizard with photo manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't
Alright, do we wanna did you get your picture?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Alright. We'll go see the Butterfly Girl event. This one was made by Rolly. I helped sprite it and event it. But the concept was made by Rolly. This will get you a wallpaper.
Actually, they're called book covers.
Book cover, I'm so sorry. Sorry for being tookie-pilled.
So real for that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone makes that mistake.
I'm like a little bit of an old head. I think I've been playing Tuki since like 2013 or 14, so I mess up sometimes.
There's a decent chunk of us that are kind of lost.
Okay, I'm gonna come. It's right next to the balcony door.
Oh, cool. There's a door right next to it.
Yep.
That is design.
Yeah.
That's kind of how rooms work in real life sometimes.
I'll just wait out in the hallway so y'all can go do the event. And then once we're done here, we're going to head to a world that's connected to here called Peaceful Decay.
Nice.
Alright, let's move.
Back downstairs and over to the left.
Peaceful decay sounds like a good way to die.
I know, right?
Alright, so there's a chunk of us down at the bottom of the stairs. Where do we want to head from here?
Did you just go down the stairs from where the balcony is?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, go head down to the left, down and to the
Go
left.
down to the left, guys.
And there will be a door.
All of you that just went through the door, you're wrong. Nope, Zinc, come back. No, don't go back up the stairs. Come back, guys.
I love that this is already happening. We're not even that far in.
This is an accurate experience.
Separated?
Yes, a bunch of you ran off by yourselves.
Everyone who's already in this room can wait. I'll just go stand next to the door so people can see where it is.
I'll go see if there are some people coming back. Some people are coming back.
Yep, I'm guiding people over. Please stay over there on the left, guys. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Stay down there.
What, are you gonna soul try me?
Yes, if you see me, this is the door that you want to go through.
Alright, well. I think this is everybody then that did not just immediately run off and die, so.
Yeah, how many people worked on this map? Someone just asked. So it was 3 of us are the main authors, and then I'm actually not sure how many people contributed NPCs off the top of my head. It was at least like 5 people or something.
I think the wikis should say it correctly.
Yeah, Wiki should list it. Okay, is everyone here? Are we still waiting on people?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, there you are.
Interact with the mold on the wall.
Yes, I love mold. Ooh, a badge.
Yes, especially in Deltarune.
Yes, so this is Peaceful Decay. It's a small world. I just kind of wanted to draw mushrooms and some bones. Be very careful, don't soul fire the NPC because he will turn into a chaser and he will trap you. And if you get trapped, that's on you, I'm sorry. These mushrooms aren't edible, these are called Destroying Angels and they will melt your liver.
So it sounds like they are edible, just only edible once.
You can eat them, but watch out!
Watch
Yeah,
out.
they look like button mushrooms too.
I don't eat mushrooms, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, so if you see this NPC walking around, he was based on an inky cat mushroom. He's actually a little bit of a stand-in for a Pathfinder character I play, who's a weird mushroom guy, so... Yeah, there's not a ton happening here, but there's actually going to be a new connection to it in probably next update, so look forward to that.
I like it. Very nice world. I like the.
Thank
I
you.
like the subtle, like what do you call it? The vignette around the edges.
The vignette, yeah.
Yeah. Very subtle. I like it.
I warned you not to kill the mushroom person.
At least you tried.
Really.
Alright, now we're going to backtrack back to Deep Space Hole and head towards Thornfields.
Sure.
So how did you find out about CU?
I was following the YNO Twitter account, and in January of 2023, they posted a post about it and said they were looking for developers. And I was like, oh man, that would be super cool. So I joined, made like 10 worlds all at once. Yeah, it was a good time. They call it the Orchid Grind set.
Mhm.
I can't believe there are rats running around the hospital.
Yeah, this is not a sanitary place.
I mean, I think the bloodstains on the floor already kind of alluded to that.
There's a lot of unsanitary things here.
Where's the rat poison?
Whoa, we don't need to poison him. We work on a catch and release method here at YNO.
Okay, now I can see finally.
I didn't understand what you said, but okay.
Yeah, welcome back to the light for everyone who killed the star. We're heading down. We're making pretty good time, honestly.
Yeah, this is great. No worries.
Yeah, this is an efficient tour.
Everybody comes south. We're going to Blue Forest City. Why is it called Deep Space Hole when it's only depth 2? Good question. Okay, I'm gonna wait for people because this world's really easy to get lost in, so... We're mostly kind of heading southeast.
So what do you think was generally your inspiration behind Blue Forest City?
I think that I made this world because I thought it would be really cool and I like stealing credit from people.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I trust.
Oh damn.
I'm like already slightly concerned of what if we went the wrong way.
No, don't think about it. You'll psych yourself out. Trust your guts.
Should I go check the map?
I've practiced this route like 5 times, so...
There we go.
Map, already there.
Welcome to Planter Box's world.
We need more forest. Alright, we're looking for a gravestone. We're heading to the first world I made for CU.
Nice.
Is it this? I was right.
Yeah, so this is Thorn Fields. This is the other world that was made based on a dream I had. In this dream, this field actually represented hell, and we had all died and come here, so...
That's great.
So,
That's not good.
Hell was beautiful in your dream.
Kind of. Mainly just lonely. There's a couple wallpapers you can get here. You should get one just by entering, and then the other one you have to see a couple NPCs, including this girl. The NPCs were not from the original dream. I just added them because I wanted to add a little bit of like story to this world. There are these damn moths in the way.
Why did you give the moths collision?
I don't know, because this was the first world I made and I was making bad decisions.
That's fair.
what would you consider a bad decision?
Hello, house.
Welcome to
Real
the
house,
house.
Oh, I don't remember seeing this house last time I went here.
Okay, so we'll need to use Soulfire to break the boards on this door.
Alright. Fall down the hole.
Yes, fall down to hole.
Who is killing?
Undertale.
We're killing the wood.
Was the house also part of the dream?
Yes, the house was in the dream, including this big hole with sharp debris at the bottom.
Ouch.
Cool dream.
And this dream was from, like, probably 2015-ish. And it's just one of the dreams that I remember the most, even after all these years.
Why do you think it stuck with you?
I think it was just a very vivid location. It just really stuck in my mind. I had a really strong visual of what it looked like. Now, if you want to go back down the stairs real quickly, you can get the other wallpaper.
Wait, are you still back in the house pit? Guys, I think we're supposed to go over here.
I just encountered the bug. Oh my god, I thought this was patched.
Uh-oh.
You get stuck on the stairs. Oh god.
Well, that's no
Yeah, I thought this was patched.
No?
I'm a survivor on the stairs.
Okay, well, we will just... If everyone can Umbra and go back to the Nexus for now, we will...
good. Okay, we gotta regroup, guys. Everyone head back to the Nexus.
regroup.
Alright, got it.
Oh, fuck, I can't use actions. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I thought this was
Oh, you're all good.
patched.
You're all
I
good.
tested this.
It's all good. Don't even sweat it. Let's just wake up and reset the
Yeah.
Nexus.
Those of you who got stuck, you'll have to reload your save and just come back to the Nexus. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
I mean, I was trying to catch up, so this works for me.
Because it was everywhere.
Alright, unfortunately, I think that might mean we need to skip that area.
Yeah, we'll have to skip Glass Cathedral. Sorry about that.
So, we'll just save it for the part 2. No problem.
Yeah, from here we'll just head to Duskworld. There were a couple worlds that were kind of on that route that we'll just skip for now, and that'll get patched in the future. So for now, if everyone let me know when everyone's back in the Nexus.
Do we need Spectral for anything from here? Because I just got Spectral before the tour.
There's a small event you can see with Spectral, but it's not required.
Shit, I'm gonna go. That takes
You
too long.
don't need it. It's just seeing an NPC.
Yeah, it takes too long. That sucks. Oh well.
Should I post a picture for you?
No, I'm good. Thank you though. I'll just go see it on my own, or I'll take Taco and we'll go see it later.
All right, let me know when we're ready to go.
All right, guys, regroup in the Nexus, please. Dohus, can you explain the CDI Zelda reference?
Yeah, I would love to know what you're talking about.
Bro is cooking.
TDI Zelda
where are we at?
reference.
We're in the Nexus.
Damn, we'll never hear from Dohus again.
That's sad.
Oh, okay. Dinner.
I can't believe Dohus is fucking dead.
Like, what's for dinner?
Alright, I think we're good to go.
Alrighty, everybody head to the Pink Moon. And this is my Nexus world. So this was actually originally made for my old defunct fan game. We're just heading up right now. You can get a menu
Stop
theme here
running, please.
and see some kitties. The purr sound effect is my cat Lee. So everyone say thank you to him.
Thank you, Lee.
I like kitties.
Alright, can we take a pause? Can we get a cat photo?
Yeah, let's get a cat photo.
No, I mean like a real cat photo, like a photo of your actual cat.
Oh, a photo of my cat? Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, please post it in VC Talk. This is required.
Okay.
If this is your Nexus world, then why didn't we go here first?
Just saying.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is a really big cat. He's like 2 feet long. He's really skinny, but he's very large.
That's adorable.
That's the cat that deserves to be pinned.
Amazing.
You even pinned it.
He's in CU, so he's basically a celebrity.
Can I ask
Yeah.
something?
Sure.
Hail the cat celebrity.
All right, good question.
Yeah, someone had a question?
Yeah, you have a very great cat. So my question is, let's say somebody wanted to get a cat. What would be something that somebody who wanted to get a cat should know before getting a cat?
Every cat has a different personality, and you just gotta learn to embrace your specific cat's weird personality quirks because they will all be different. They all have some different kind of character. Yeah, this is the important questions.
That is based cat advice. However, I think we got to keep moving here.
Yes, so one more thing I wanted to say about the lower area here is if you saw the photo reflected in the puddles in the water, that was taken above an apartment I lived at when I was at college. The sky genuinely looked that like purple and orange. That was barely edited. Meanwhile, the photo up top here was taken in New Mexico a couple years ago.
Nice.
I actually remember at some point the sky looking purple in Spain.
So this world was actually it's a little weird for a Nexus world, I realize, but it was actually designed to be a Nexus world in the old defunct fan game, including having this cliff area with the sunset viewer. I see someone's having fun with that whistling. But yeah, so I think this might technically be like the oldest designed map in the game because it was originally from 2015. Like nothing of the original remains except for the kind of design outline, and like the cat NPCs were stuff I remade from the original. Everything's really been remade, but yeah, just a fun fact.
So, what made you want to transfer it from your old fan game to CU?
The old fan game was just never going to get off the ground. Like I said, it was in 2015. I was in high school. I didn't really have the chops to make a full game, so it just kind of died. So then when I got to CU, I still had all these ideas, and I was like, you know, I should give them new life here.
Do you think you were ever gonna return to that old fan game at some point, or is it just permanently dead?
It's probably permanently dead. To be honest, I just enjoy I enjoy working on CU, and I don't know if I really want to try to make something coherent enough to be its own full game. Alright, now we're gonna head to this boat to go to Ghost Village and head over to Paper Plains. And this isn't my world, this is Orchid's world, but I have to say, I love how this flows into Dusk World with, like, it looks like it's slightly later in the day after you took the boat, with, like, the slightly darker sky and ground. It just turned out really well. So interact with this bus sign and then go talk to the eye up there.
Oh god.
Yeah, we've got to go through Blueprint World, so... This is pretty much linear, so I will see you all in Paper Plains.
The only weird thing here is this hard, easy to miss stairway.
True. Talk to Orchid about that.
I haven't seen Orchid in a while. What are they doing?
Guys, we're going to the left, interacting with the clock. Do not interact with the blue cube.
I don't think the blue cube does anything, does it?
It just
Yeah,
made a
you do.
noise, I think.
How dare they? Listen to a noise.
It literally does nothing. Actually, I thought it was a menu
Okay, I made it.
thing.
So yeah, this is paper planes. I wanted to make a world with paper airplanes because I just enjoy them. And I found this like off-white and off-black color palette. It's like black and white, but it's much easier on the eyes. It has a softer look, and it was perfect to try and do a little challenge world to only use these two colors. It's meant to have kind of a, I guess, maybe lonely feeling, like as if you sent all these letters out with the paper planes and the mailboxes.
Guys, we aren't going to Snowy World. I don't know why a bunch of you just went in there, but we aren't doing that.
Yeah, no, that's not my world, sorry.
It kind of looks like a vending machine. I see why it threw people off.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. But, yeah, so
I think I was
with
following you wrong.
all the crumpled paper too, like you tossed out letters you had written, so it was a little bit inspired by, if you've ever heard the old Vocaloid song For Campanella by Sasakura UK, it was a little bit inspired by the imagery in that music video.
Did you read this?
Guys, I don't think we're going to Lost Signal Shoal yet either. I don't know why we're running off ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna head there next, but if
Guys,
anyone
come
has
back,
any
please.
like questions or anything, feel free to say so.
So, one question I do have is, why are the mailboxes interactive?
Just for fun.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's genuinely just for fun. What's my favorite Vocaloid song? Oh, that's really hard, man. That's really hard.
No, we're waiting. Gotta pick something.
Oh god, how can you ask me that? There's so many.
This is a top 5.
That's even harder.
First ones that come to mind.
First ones that come to mind. Lately I have been very into the song Binomi by Marutu. I know that's maybe an odd choice, but I've just been listening to that on repeat. I very much enjoy it.
Do you like Rolling Girl?
Rolling Girl is a classic and has a soft spot in my heart because I heard it a lot on Flipnote back in the day.
Nice.
That's the thing. A big start in my learning to animate and stuff was Flipnote Hatena. That's just a fun fact that has no relevance to this tour, but
Power, Power, Pinocchio P.
I remember Flipnote. Didn't animate a lot, though.
alright, if we want to head to Lost Signal Shoal now, we can do that.
Alright.
So what can you tell us about this area?
So this area was also a color palette challenge. I went on that Coolers website and generated a color palette that I liked, and I wanted to make a world using mainly only those colors. Obviously, I added some colors for like in-betweens on shading, but it was a majority just that 5-color palette.
Nice.
So this was what this originally was. This was originally a docks world, but it felt really pointless and tedious. It just felt like a world that you would really get bored of and not want to go through, like a stupid maze. It felt kind of stupid, you know? So we started talking about shoal worlds in the server, because at the time CU didn't really have any shoal worlds, and I was like, why don't I just repurpose all of this and make a shoal world? And somebody posited the idea of doing a world with like radio towers and stuff, and I was like, oh, I have a vision now. I have a vision. Lost Signal Shoal.
I like it. I like it.
Why did you find ducks boring,
Is this
though?
a thing? Oh, yes, it is.
It's not that I find the concept of Doc's worlds themselves boring. It's that specifically the world I was making felt very, very plain and empty and didn't really have a point to it.
Oh wait, you said ducks. I thought
House.
you meant ducks.
So yeah, this house at the end is obviously abandoned, and obviously Shoal worlds are known for having like pony clones in them. So my idea was that this was a world where a pony clone used to live, but by the time you get there, they are already gone. Whether they've left or been deceased, you don't know. The computer is playing Morse code that says, "Is anyone out there?" And once you've turned it off, you cannot turn it back on.
That's sad.
What? Wait, is it like permanently?
It is permanently off, but if you want to hear the backing track, I think it's in the record player.
I really like this sad-looking bed. If that's what it's even supposed to be.
Hey, where y'all at?
Yeah, world's saddest, most moth-eaten bed.
Where y'all at?
Alright, let me see what was on my plan for next, because we actually have like another hour, don't we?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, this is kind of a dead end, so we're going to Umbra back to the Nexus, if we're cool with that.
I think we all need to just walk back.
Unfortunately, we can't, because Blueprint World you cannot go backwards in.
We'll find a way back.
We'll find it.
Okay, now... once everyone is back here, we're going to head towards Fantasy Forest, so, Lavender Ruins is where we want to head.
So what do you think your favorite fan game is?
My favorite fan game? This is embarrassing to admit, but I actually have not played a ton of fan games.
Don't worry, neither has a lot of the authors.
This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I actually don't play that many video games. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's kind of true, actually.
I spent my time doing something else productive. I feel so ashamed right now.
I have more fun designing video games than playing them a lot of the time. Like, I think the unfortunate thing of learning game design is that it bogs down your experience playing games sometimes, because you can't help but think about like all the design decisions and what you would have done differently, what could make it better.
Yeah.
No, that's just where you get to play games the real way, because most of these games are meant to be played in debug mode. I don't know what world they thought.
You know.
You're supposed to get halfway through the game, and then you're like, fuck it, I want to see everything. And they should hide more shit, honestly. Developers should really hide shit in the debugs for games like these, where it's just nothing but exploration.
Hello, this is my daily.
So yeah, this is Fantasy Forest. This is one of the earlier worlds I made, but it got a big overhaul, a total layout change. It used to look a lot uglier, I will say that. You can see there's a chance of getting an NPC here who will give you free money. The vending machines here have a 1 in 5 chance of getting a item unique to this area.
What the? Why are these foxes attacking me?
Because you're a mouse and they want to eat you.
So mean. They're kind of cute.
So the assets of this area were actually made kind of based on a puzzle game demo I made in university, where you were going through a magical forest with a magical fox and solving puzzles. It was kind of inspired by the Black Forest in Germany. When I visited there, I was very, very struck by just how, like, dense and dark it looks. And yet it's not uninviting, you know? I thought it was a really cool vibe.
Do you still have a copy of that game that you were talking about on your hard drive?
I might. I'm not positive. I'm not sure if I can post it just because I wouldn't have permission from the other people who worked on it. But yeah. So, yes, there is an extra fox that appears if you have Altered Sight. That is the one NPC that I was talking about.
So I noticed we passed a door earlier that was asking for a key. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Now you understand.
We're going to the key.
Real key hours.
Yeah, you can get out of the pond over on the right. I noticed some people did not realize that, so next update I'll try to make those bubbles more clear. Now if we head back to that door, we can get into it.
Why don't you just add a ladder instead? Wouldn't that make it easier than just bubbles?
I'm just gonna say, when you go into the cabin, into the door, be careful with Soulfire because there is a forced wake-up event in there.
Okay.
Will we be doing the forced wake-up event?
We will not be doing the forced wake-up event.
Can I do it?
But yeah, I think if you heard me say my earlier influence on indie games, you might know what this character was inspired by. That would be the PC-98 version of Marisa Kirisame from Toho. This witch has a secret if you're using Altered Sight. She obviously looks different. That's her true form. And later on, I actually plan to put her, when she's not at home, if she's not at home for you, she'll be in a different world selling potions, which will be a unique vending machine item. Yeah, don't kill the plant creature because something will happen and it will be unfortunate. The plant creature is based on a mandrake, so you have an idea of what happens if you try to kill it. Currently her showing up is based on the main random variable, so it's based on Spirit World session. I see someone just did the wake up event. Okay, have fun.
Well, I'm doing it for the sake of it. Why not? Where even is it?
What have I done?
I don't know where the plant went.
Alright guys, we want to group up whoever's left here for a group photo.
Yeah, let's do a photo.
Ah!
And people can sit on chairs if they want.
Warnings.
Nice to see you, safe thing.
Let me know when you've got your photo, because then we're gonna head to Flower Valley Apartments.
We can go whenever you're ready.
Alrighty, let's head out.
Oh, wait, real quick before we go, that connection sign. Are you supposed to go through the fireplace?
Yes, there will be a connection through the fireplace coming up. I believe Rolly has reserved that connection for another world. You can actually put out the fire in the fireplace with rain, or if the witch isn't home, it won't be lit. So this is a small world I made, Hydrangea Pass. Honestly, the only thing to say about it is that I had these hydrangea assets I drew and I didn't know what to do with them. So I just made a little kind of in-between world with them. It's not a ton to say about it. I might expand it later so it can have more connections and be a little bit bigger, but that remains to be seen. Now we're heading over to the right. Don't go down. Heading to the apartments. So this world is a collaborative housing world, where any other devs were able to reserve rooms to make into whatever they wanted with whatever NPCs they wanted. It actually turned into a lot of people making rooms with like their sonas or their OCs and things, which is funny to me, but because that wasn't the intention. But you know, if that's how people want to use it, I think that's fun. If everyone can come up to the second floor.
Music's real nice.
This is another Orchid track. I've honestly worked with Orchid a ton, asking him to make music for my worlds. So a lot of my worlds just have Orchid music in them. There's not a ton of apartments filled right now, but in the future there will be. All rooms have been reserved, I believe. So in the future, this should get filled up and there should be tons to see here. Now we're going to go in this specific green room. And this is as good a place as any to talk about the Wanderer. So I'm sure people have heard people talking about her, or perhaps seen her, or perhaps even gotten her event. The Wanderer was the protagonist for my old Yume Nikki fangame. This is her room. She shows up in here 1/6 of the time. She can either be in here or out on the balcony dancing to her music. And yeah, so she appears based on the main random variable in several of my worlds. But I'm thinking in the future to update that to be based on global time instead, so that based on time she'll be in a specific place, so it'll be a little easier to find her, and it'll kind of make sense that she's like wandering around specific places. She'll be the same place for everyone. But yeah.
Question about your Wanderer.
Sure, what's up?
What was her name back when she was a fangame protagonist?
She has a name, and I don't know if I want to reveal it publicly, to be honest. I think it's fun to keep it a secret and just call her Wanderer.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, so you can tell if she's home in this room by if her shoes will be on the floor and her coat and scarf will be hanging on the hanger. But yeah, we've actually only got a couple worlds left that I had planned, so we can we can head out and hit those if we want. We'll have to go back to the Nexus, so if everyone wants to do that.
We're going to the Nexus, let's do it.
And we're going to head to Ornament World once everyone's here.
Yeah, best of your world.
Hey, you're on my tour, you're supposed to hype up my worlds.
No, I say this every time I go in here.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, Rollaby, please take off the Umbra Eidolon, please.
There are several people with Umbra on.
Yeah, I've given up on yelling at most people, but Rollabeats, Nicola, I know are in here and they can hear me. Guys, take it off.
Change your clothes.
No, don't fucking laugh at me, I'll ban you.
So if you go in this pink ornament with the crack, this will take you to Underwater Statue Garden.
Snukola, please change your Eidolon. Rollaby, please change your Eidolon.
So this is another world that Wanderer can appear in, actually. This was designed to be like a hangout spot and kind of a... I guess like a mini hub world. Hub worlds are really discouraged in CU because we don't want like one world. We don't want Red Streetlight World is basically it. We don't want one world that everyone goes to every single time that leads to a bunch of different worlds. We want people to go through different worlds every time, you know? When I was designing NPCs for this place, I asked in the CU Discord, what's your favorite aquatic creature that I should put in this world? And it ended up leading to all little prehistoric creatures, which I think ended up giving the world a lot of character. I think it ends up being more unique than if it had just been like normal fish and stuff. And the whole vibe and colors of this world were based on my memories of like children's illustrations of colorful reefs. I can't find like an actual example of what that looked like, but I have this image in my mind of what they look like. So that's what this world is based on. Do we want to get a group photo here?
Yeah, sure.
I ended up showing this to my friend because they actually really like the, I think this is what you call the Cambrian explosion or something like that. I showed this to them and they're like, they recognize every creature that they see in here.
I'm so glad. I've seen a few people who are really excited about all the little Cambrian creatures, and I'm very glad people are hyped about it.
We're ready to go whenever you are.
Alrighty, so we're actually just gonna head back to the Nexus now. We've got kind of 2 more worlds on the list. This is going a lot more efficiently than I expected, honestly.
Yeah, moving pretty smoothly. Nacre, can you check your DMs real quick?
Sure.
What did he send you?
Don't worry about it.
That sounds suspicious.
We're talking about our plans to overthrow the YNO government.
What? What government?
If you saw my message, my coup has already begun of the CU managers. Next will be YNO. All right, I think it seems like everyone's here, so we're heading to Alloy World.
I've been here.
Welcome to the movie theater. If you don't have the 50 coins to buy a ticket, you can just kill the NPCs in here and you should get enough money.
So you're saying you are in favor of murder?
Yes. Killing stinky movie theater goers is okay.
Holy fuck, $300 for popcorn.
Oh yeah, so just like real life cinemas, the popcorn here is overpriced. The candy is also overpriced. The ticket is pretty cheap. The food is how they get you. This was really inspired by a movie theater I used to go to that is now defunct. That it's just like it's not totally crappy, but it's a little bit shit, you know. Yeah, make sure you remove Lumen or Soulfire before going into the theater because the denizens don't like it if you have a light on when you go in there. So we're heading over to Theater 8. So, this is another milliamp banger, this music. It's... I heard it and I was like, oh, this would be perfect for the movie theater. Just some wacky movie playing. My plan for the future here is to, based on global time, have different movies playing. So, look forward to that in the future.
I definitely am.
Do we want to get a group photo in the theater?
Already ahead of you.
I already took one.
And then when we're done, we're just going to head back to Alloy World. And we have got one more world on the list. So if everyone can just come back out into the main area when you're ready. Once you've enjoyed Milliamp Mozzie Sticks 2.
Is that what the film's called?
No, that's what the music's called.
Oh.
Well,
I actually did sound like a movie title.
Okay. And this might be a little slower going because we have to go through Sweet Tooth Lake and I did not prepare a map for it, so we'll see how this goes.
I think there's a map on the wiki, no?
There is a map on the wiki, but I'll have to, like, put it up next to my.
What world are we going to once we deflate? Because I can check the map.
I may be slightly lost. I didn't practice this one that much because it was a very last-minute addition. Let me check the map real quick.
No worries. Okay, stop moving for a sec. Come back.
Which area are you going to?
We're trying to head to the alloy path.
I thought we were going to go to Habitat Highways. Is that one skip?
No, we're gonna skip that. And yes, peanutkix is NacreMoon. Okay, I found it.
So what world is it?
But I think I lost everyone.
I stretched for one moment, and then when I came back, you were gone.
Okay, if you can pull up the map and find Alloy Path, that's where we're heading. I'm just waiting there.
I gotta find my bearings. Oh god, we're at the top of the world. Okay, over here, guys.
Deflated heads.
Sorry, what was that?
Go up from here.
Are we heading to deflated heads?
We are actually not going to Deflated Heads. We are going to Dark Archives.
We have arrived. We ready?
What? Oh boy.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have a part 2 tour to clean up those the worlds that we had to skip over, unfortunately.
Honestly, for part 2, I think we should just wait till the next dev build is out, because I'll have a few more worlds in there. Otherwise, it's going to be a short tour.
If that's what
Unless
you
we
like,
want to
then
see
so be
every...
it.
Unless we want to see, like, every collaborative world that I've contributed to, but... Alright, I'm going to pull up the map next to this so that I can guide us better.
Map like it's 1986. God, I can't believe that's actually on the map.
Okay, if everyone can follow me.
Music is nice.
So what do you look for when you look for worlds to connect your content to?
I really just try and figure out if, like, I feel like the vibe fits. Like, if it makes sense to go from one world to another, you know?
Okay.
If it's alright, I'm not gonna talk at the moment just because I'm need to make sure that I navigate this map correctly.
Oh, you're all good.
I'll start talking again once we get to Scrimble World.
I was stupid and followed someone who wasn't a guide. Now I'm lost. Hey, it's
Imagine.
It looks like a few people here know the way. I should be following you guys.
Found it. Found the world.
Alright, from here we're just gonna head south a little bit. So yeah, now if you want to ask questions, I'll answer them, because I'm not navigating a map.
Last 4 digits of your social security?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Excited.
Okay.
I can hear everyone now. Thank goodness.
Why was someone warm with your mic earlier?
So Dark Archives.
Yeah, so this is Dark Archives. This is the last world we're gonna hit today. There are a few inspirations for this world. First was an underground parking garage that I went to in Germany that just had this very eerie vibe. I don't know how to describe it. I tried to recreate it here. The second is Archives Deep Storage, which you'll see the influence of more as we get down deeper. And then the third was this was going to be an area that I was kind of working on for a game I was developing back in high school that hasn't come to fruition, but I would still like to make someday.
Was there supposed to be something that ran by?
I don't know, was there?
I just saw something that ran by.
You sound really crazy.
That's mysterious.
Question about that. Why is there someone that runs by so fast?
I don't know, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I think you guys are going kind of crazy.
Okay, you're just messing with me, I know.
Alright, so
No,
there's a little secret area that we can see up here. I don't know how many people have found it naturally, but it's between these two signs. This is Weird Girl. Yeah, I just wanted to make a strange little NPC that you could find in a secret area. But yeah. Let us continue onward.
Yeah.
Imagine being named Weird Girl. Lol.
He is a little weirdo.
Guys, we're going over here to the right.
Orchid went to Heart World on his tour, so I didn't think we needed to hit it again.
Where'd you guys go?
We're heading up and to the right.
Got it.
I'll wait for people for a minute.
Thanks.
This area seems new.
Alright, we're gonna head down in here.
Are we ending the tour in the waiting room?
We are not. So this is the area that's inspired by like deep storage. I actually had someone who works in archive deep storage say that it captured the vibe pretty well, so I was very happy to hear that. There's a wallpaper you can get down here, I believe. Hyo, where is everyone?
I'm right here.
Oh, you're with us? Okay, I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
No, you're all good. I was lost in the crowd.
If you interact with this big hand in the glass case, that'll get you a wallpaper. This was inspired by that art piece, The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living. Obviously that is a shark, not a hand, but I wanted to have the idea of like this giant preserved hand, some kind of huge being that it came from. Who can say what it was? Now we're gonna head back a little bit.
I once remember coming here with a friend. That's all I need to say, really. We definitely didn't make up a creepypasta about this place.
If you did, I'm really glad because that was absolutely the intention of the events here.
Well,
we're heading left, guys. Don't go through the door.
Ooh, imagine going through the door.
Well, you can go through this door. Now, I'm sure some of you know what's going to happen here and why we're ending the tour. As you'll see, something broke out of this glass case. And if you look, there's a Minatsuki in a glass case here. So, yeah, go try to leave. See if you notice anything.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh! I just died.
So yeah, there is a random chance for a forced wake-up event here where the Minatsuki that broke out of that glass case corners you and takes you out. It's based on the main random variable, so not everyone will get it. But I thought this would be a fun place to end with half the group getting forced back into the real world.
I got woken up, so I cannot take the group GIF. Very unfortunate.
Sad. If we want to meet back in the Nexus for one final group photo, we can do that.
I'm not sure how random events work in this game. Is it something you can force by just going in the room and back out?
No, it's based on the main random variable is reset every time you go into the spirit world.
Got it.
So yeah, we skipped a few worlds, but in the future there will hopefully be a part 2. I'm cooking new stuff for next dev build, so look forward to that. And yeah, yes, it is like variable 44.
Should I actually read my creepypasta from memory?
Maybe not here, but if you want to like post it in chat, I'll check it out.
Alright.
But yeah, if anyone has any last minute questions, feel free to fire them off at me.
Well, first question I have is, just why did you make a random variable
Event in Dark
Archives?
Why did I do it?
Just why? Why did you make half of us wake up?
Because I thought it'd be funny. No, I genuinely wanted it to be like feel like one of those old video game rumors where someone sees something happen and they're like, "Oh my god, this super creepy thing happened," but you can't prove it because it doesn't happen every time. That was genuinely what the intended vibe was. Yeah, Mina Brine.
That's the exact same type of thing. It's like kind of common in like LSD Dream Emulator and Yume Nikki. Because you know, there's like ending question mark, which is like extremely rare.
Not good Dark Archives at 3 AM. Gone wrong. Real.
Joe, what is up, you guys? Today we are going into the Dark Archives at 3 AM.
Yeah, so anyone else have questions on anything or comments, concerns, complaints? What was I going to call my defunct game? It was going to be called Infinite Dream. I don't want to name his favorite CU world. I think that would be kind of tacky as a manager of the project. But I will say my favorite Tuki world is Realistic Beach. That has stuck in my mind since the day I first saw it. My next plans for CU, I've got I've got several in the works. I've got a meat world. I've got a kind of world where you climb up ladders and go through like this backstage area. A weird alien planet. A suburb at night where something mysterious has happened. Yes, meat update will be real. It really depends on the world, how long it takes me to finish a world. Some of them I can finish in like a day and it's fine. Others of them takes like a week or so to do all the assets and map. I usually don't work on any one thing continuously. I'm usually hopping around between different worlds and projects. Incidentally, I just lost a map that I made. Fortunately, it was one that only took me a couple hours, but I lost the entire map yesterday, and that hurt really badly. Can Wanderer be put into other worlds that are not mine? I would prefer that she didn't, just because it's kind of an homage to my older self, my younger self. You know, that I wanted to make the Yume Nikki fan game, and now the character exists and she's in my worlds. My first experience with pixel art was doing really awful pixel art in high school on MS Paint. How do I plan tile sets? I don't know if there is a plan that I do. I get an idea for something, I make some assets and do like a little mock-up of the world, and then I just build it out from there. Yeah, for anyone who didn't know, I am a manager on CU. I'm no longer the latest manager. We've actually just hired 3 more people, and by hire I mean they are not getting paid. But you know.
Free labor.
Free labor, truly. I have a full-time job too, so my life is pretty much just my job and CU. But I have fun with it, so.
It's free real estate.
Does anyone have any other questions?
I don't have a question, but I do have something I want to say.
Sure, what's up?
I actually, to be honest, I honestly think this is like my favorite Yume Nikki fan game, if I gotta be honest. Like, Collective Unconscious, like that is my favorite Yume Nikki fan game.
That is really nice to hear, because not just me, but so many people have been putting so much work into it, and knowing that there are people out there who love our game it makes me really happy. It makes me really happy.
It has helped me with it had helped me through a hard time. Like I was going through a hard time around last month, so playing this I kind of felt a little better. I'm already feeling better now, but at the time this is something I really needed.
I'm really glad it could be a comfort to you. Any updates on global variables? Technically global time is already in the game, and that can be used by developers. I don't have a ton of updates right now, just because we were so focused on release, and then we all got kind of burnt out at the end. But we'll be cooking for that.
This isn't really a question, but can I at least say this?
What?
I recommend a fan game for people to try.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Can I recommend a fan game for people to try?
Sure.
So, for those that don't really play Yume Nikki fan games, there is one I can recommend, and that is Dream Graffiti. I recently played it, and it's really good. And it even has an ending, so it's 100% worth it. So, yeah, play Dream Graffiti.
Plans on monetizing CU anytime soon. Yes, YNO Gold will be coming next month. If you pay $4.99 a month, you'll get exclusive skins in CU and exclusive emotes. You'll also get the exclusive toilet effect, where you'll be able to become Skibbity Toilet.
If you PayPal me $3.99, I will give you YNO gold at a discount.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we're probably good to wrap up.
Yeah, if everyone's done, no other questions. Thank you everyone who came along for the tour, and thank you Knacker for being patient with me and finally being able to host the tour.
Yeah, it was a good time. Once I get some more worlds out, I know we skipped a few, but I feel like I don't know if there's really enough to do a whole another tour. But yeah, if we want to do another tour someday, once like the next dev build is out and I've got more worlds out, I've already got like 5 in the works right now, so it'll be coming. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. It was great to do this. I'm really glad with the amount of people who turned up.
I had fun. Thanks for the tour.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a great day, everyone.
Yep, have a good one. Bye-bye.
See ya.